And I will be your tour guide today for the whole day, and we're going to Cinque Terre. So I started by saying Benvenuti in Toscana, that means welcome to Tuscany, but actually we're not staying in Tuscany. We're going to drive through the northern part of this region to reach the place where Cinque Terre are located, because Cinque Terre are in Liguria region. You probably know that place, one of the 20 Italian regions, the place that stretches between Tuscany and France, as the Italian Riviera. In Cinque Terre you can still breathe the ancient atmosphere of 5 small villages that were founded by the vine growers 1,000 years ago. The landscape in Cinque Terre is particularly steep, and they are a national natural park since 1999, and they're also part of the World Heritage List since 1997. So to go there we need to leave the port of Livorno, and we will be driving several districts in Tuscany. Where you see next to you now. Here you see what remains of the golden age of La Spezia, when it was an elegant resort. The gardens. 80,000 square meters of beautiful gardens, and the Gulf to your left. There is a small port over there for leisurely boats and elegant yachts. Even Giorgio Armani keeps his yacht here at La Spezia. You know, Portofino is very expensive. They charge up to 2,000 euros a day for a yacht. While here, it is not so expensive. And then you see here the ferries going every day from here to the islands and to Cinque Terre. You see there is a lot of people here waiting, standing the line to embark the bigger boats. In charge of military ships, aircraft carriers, frigates, destroyers and submarines. Turn your head to the left, more, almost behind you, to see the yellow cranes. That is the area of the dry docks. When their ships are ready, they travel, they sail along this canal, and then they rest. From a distance you can see there is a bay, the other side of the Gulf, where my village is located, and you can see a long grey line closing the Gulf of La Spezia. This compared to the Great Wall of China. And now, ladies and gentlemen, don't get scared. Our driver is going to go the other side of the road. So those of you sitting on the left, don't look down if you fear high places. But those of you on the right, as soon as you stop, you can stand up, you can stay in the middle of the aisles to get a better picture. Perfetto. Now you can imagine how hard it is to harvest the grapes in here, because they have to go up and down the flight of steps with baskets on the shoulders, on the heads. Not only with basket filled of grapes, also with stones, because if you do not replace the stones every now and then within the dry stone walls, these dry stone walls are falling down. And this happens when the terraces are abandoned and nobody's taking use. You see the railway line down there by the water? That is not a branch line. That is the train line we're going to use in the afternoon, and it is also the train line that we saw in Pisa. It was built, remember, to connect Turin to Rome, because almost nobody in Cinque Terre makes a living out of the winemaking. Nowadays, those ones living in here have 2 options to survive. They commute by train every day to La Spezia, because when this road was finally inaugurated, we started to have the tourists. The first ones were the Germans, because Germans love Italy. We are turning around Cape Montenero. 5 miles ahead of this cape, there's another cape, Cape Mesco. Between the 2 capes, 5 miles of coastline, 5 villages, 5 rivers, 5 churches. Many good reasons why this area is called Cinque Terre. Have a look. The last village you see, the farthest from us on the left, is Monterosso, the biggest. We're going to have the lunch break. You don't see Vernazza from here, but you see Corniglia on that vertical rocky spur. Then right below you we have Riomaggiore, and the pink houses you see hanging by the cliff over there is Manarola. You see there is a pathway going from Riomaggiore to Manarola. That is the path of love. But the path of love is closed. You see the family lives in the white house up there, and they manages all these terraces. You see there is a farmer there walking. You can guess that he's not really in his 20s. It was created by the biggest of the 5 streams we have. That's why the village you're gonna see now below you is called Riomaggiore. It simply means the main river, the main stream. Here you see it, the first of the 5 villages, 1,200 inhabitants. To the right-hand side of the village, you can see the ruins of a castle, coaches. And those ones bringing supplies, they always have a lot of troubles. So we start again now. As we go, please turn to the left and notice on the other side of this canyon, up above the houses by the road, there is a little group of white buildings with a red roof. Do you see them? That is the cemetery. I know it seems like private little houses, but they are vertical tombs, mausoleums. And now we are in the second canyon of Cinque Terre. The village below us is Manarola, and up there you can see a bunch of houses that was built around the second of the 5 sanctuaries. And you can also see the boats bringing tourists to Cinque Terre. They are ferries, the same kind of ferries we're going to use later with the other groups, to move from one village to the next village. You see, there are no proper villages between us and the Gulf. There is no stair. The leftovers from the quarries that they threw away in Carrara, we take them, we have them there with religious figures. That is mainly used in December for Christmas. It is used for the largest Italian nativity. In Christmas, the whole hill gets covered by the religious figures of the nativity, and up there with the scaffolding you have with baby Jesus, Madonna, and Joseph. It is done by a man from Manarola, and he's almost 90 years old.
What is it? Mediterranean. Yeah, you know, Mediterranean. That's why I decided to come. Perché la via del Combi è come una via
Questa volta, capito? Non è che camminava a correre a terra, c'era a guardare il campo, a guardare il caduto, non è cos'altro. Ma l'alba non lo dicevo.
Manarola. Loro vanno a farsi un giretto lungo il sentiero e poi girano a destra e vanno su dai giardini. Ci sono i giardini, ci sono i bagni pubblici. Ci sono la toilette. Grazie.
而且颜色其实蛮可爱的。
Okay, do that right. New Zealand and Australia have similarities in culture.
Look at that rope.
So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board on behalf of the captain, the crew, and the tour guides working for Royal Princess. We are now leaving Manarola. To the right, you can see the cemetery on the rocky spur and the mountain goes around. The white marble Mayan altar. You start to turn your head to the right and
Mario.
have the cemetery up here. While the yellow building up here is a monastery that was built by a Capuchin friars in 1619. Nowadays there is only one friar inside. He was like the caretaker of the Terraces. For these two reasons, instead of vineyards here, you will see olive trees. They're all around us. And have a look up there on the left to see Rivarolo, a beautiful bunch of houses with a small church next to it. To the left of Rivarolo, there's another one. We have these little villages also on the right hand side of the valley. Soon we're going to pass in front of one of them, Montale. You will notice how most of the shutters in these houses are closed, because nowadays these houses are used for the harvest only. There are no proper roads to go there, just unpaved roads. They're very dangerous. That's why people, when they had the chance in the 1980s, moved away from these houses up on the hills, and they built instead houses along the sea line where they can count on trains to move. Here to the right we have Montale, a little village, and you will see now a very ancient church, pure Romanesque. It dates back to the 11th century. You can see now in front of you and to the left that bridge. In a couple of minutes we will be up there, and once up there I'll tell you to turn around to the left. You will have only 1 second to take the picture of the old valley that we're leaving behind us. You will see the valley, the hilltop villages, the main village, Levanto, and this very winding road. You see more plastic nets on the right now. So now, ladies and gentlemen, at this turn to the left to see the old valley right below you.